Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. This is Daniel coming to you. Hello, everybody. And I just wanted to share a little bit of information. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. So let's see if I can get this started here. And of course, I will. Oh, boy. What's going on, Jamal? How are you doing? So hello everyone, welcome. This is Daniel Higgins coming to you, and I just wanted to share some great information. Welcome to the live stream, Jamal. How are you doing? And if you are catching this on my YouTube page, I'm just chatting with some of my colleagues around the world, Carrot Bars affiliates around the world. But I'm sharing some great information today from an amazing book called Fake by Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, if you do not have this book, I highly recommend that you acquire that book as soon as possible. And I'm waiting for a few more people to jump on the live stream, but we want to jump in and talk about this. So I finished this book a few days ago, and there's several amazing points in this book. I'm literally going to focus in on and dial in on just 2, maybe 3 amazing points from the book. There's so much great content. Yes, it's an amazing book. Yeah, definitely. If you haven't acquired that book, get it. It's on Amazon. I don't get paid to say this, but this information is so important. Robert Kiyosaki lays out some extremely important information that everyone needs. So, without question, you want to get the book, no matter who you are, no matter what you do in life to create income, to create profits, all of that. You want to be connected to great information, because information is what's going to set you apart. So let's jump in. I'm going to talk about one phrase that he says. There's definitely several phrases, and I'll tell you guys towards the tail end why I labeled this 900 years. Okay, so that'll be what we'll talk about as we close out. But let's talk about this phrase. Robert Kiyosaki uses this phrase in the book, infinite returns. Man, he breaks it down. He uses an example of him using, so there's good debt and bad debt. If you don't know about that, definitely jump in, read some more Robert Kiyosaki books, and you'll be on point and understand what I'm saying. So he talks about good debt, bad debt, and other books. So he goes ahead and he talks about taking some good debt, all right, jumping into some good debt, acquiring an asset, and then the asset paid for the money that he put up. Okay, so let's use an example. So let's say you took $100 of your money. After you make a profit of over $100, you're in infinite returns. So he uses that phrase a lot in this book, and it is an eye-opener because there's different ways to do it for infinite returns. And I love that our business with Carrot Bars International can put you in that same situation. Now, of course, he does mention it in terms of real estate and some other things like that, where he was able to leverage good debt, jump into some good debt, and use that to have an infinite return month after month after month after month. We're doing that on a global scale with Carrot Bars International, because once you select to get an optional business package, is optional, you can jump in and actually create income. And of course, as you eclipse the money that you took, maybe good debt, right? The money that you took, maybe a credit card or whatever, you are absolutely in infinite returns. What's going on, Darius? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So you are absolutely in infinite returns. Now, here's one of the biggest things, and he talks about it in this book, Fake, also. there is this illusion that people think you need money to make money. And of course, there is some truth to that. But in our business model, and especially guys, if you have not heard about Karatbars International, go ahead and just get back with the person sharing this information with you. If it is me sharing this information with you at the first time that you're hearing about it, jump on my website. It's called kickstartyourdreams.net, because I'm very focused on helping people acquire their goals and dreams with this amazing business model, because the way it's set up, it will absolutely empower you to reach whatever goal or dream you have. It doesn't even, it's a big scope, okay? It's a big scope, but you want to get connected. So he talks about infinite returns. And in Karatbars International, you can actually jump in and start creating income in a free position and have a massive infinite return, because you can actually earn free business packages and you can actually earn free upgrades. So it's just, you have to jump in. So the information that he shared in this book about infinite returns is just amazing. It just rang in my head over and over and over again, and I just had to share just that phrase. Infinite returns is just wonderful. It is a wonderful thing where you take or maybe jump into some good debt and start getting return on not just investment. Now, this is another key thing that he said during this book, or throughout this book. He said the average investor, the average person, says you get a return on investment. He said the wealthy focus in on return on, think about this, he talks about this, return on information. He talks about the return on new information that they get that we might not be privy to. He talks about return on information. When you learn something, when you go to a seminar that's designed to help your business, when you go to a seminar and you learn something, the information that you learned, what was your return on the information that you learned? So I highly encourage you to jump on the website kickstartyourdreams.net and see how vast the return on information you will have as you connect to this amazing global international business that we're doing right now. We're active in over 140 countries. Over 140 countries. Okay? So those are just two phrases that he says in the book. There's several other, and there's several more information in here, guys. You definitely want to get this book. Okay? Robert Kiyosaki's Fake. And then you'll understand why Karatbars affiliates are so passionate about Karatbars International, because we do actually understand that there's a global problem. But the benefit is that we actually know about the global solution. So let's fast forward, guys. Everybody's probably wondering right now, why did I label this 900 years? You're like, Daniel, why are you labeling this 900 years? All you've been talking about so far is two amazing phrases, Infinite Returns by Robert Kiyosaki, where he talks about return on information, right? And when he talks about taking not bad debt, but good debt, is jumping into an asset, putting your money into an asset. If you have to get into debt, get into good debt that brings money into your pocket, cash flow towards you, right? Cash flow towards you. That's what you want to do, right? So you don't want to get into debt for a purse, a bag, a car. You don't want to get into debt for a liability, something that takes money out of your pocket every single month, month after month. You want to get into what's called good debt. What's going on, George? Welcome to the live stream. So just to recap the two phrases, and I'm going to close this out and tell you guys why I labeled this 900 years. Now, it's all connected to this amazing book by Robert Kiyosaki, right? And I'm actually going to read it verbatim in just a moment. How's it going, George? How are you doing? And if you're catching this on YouTube, I'm just interacting with some of my amazing business partners and people jumping in on my live stream on Facebook. So, infinite returns. Amazing phrase. It just, ooh, it just rang. It sounds amazing. It sounds sexy. It's good. Okay. It makes me happy. And it should make you happy too, especially when you know that you can actually participate in infinite returns with Karatbars International. He talks about a second phrase, not return on investment, which is that's what normal people talk about. But he said the wealthy talk about return on. This is Robert Kiyosaki, his newest book, Fake. The author of Rich Dad Poor Dad has come out with another amazing book. So he also talked about the truly wealthy talk about return on information. You go to a seminar or training, and that return on information, what did that yield you? Ooh, I'm telling you. So when you connect with Karatbars International, and guys, if you haven't heard about Karatbars International, visit kickstartyourdreams.net. Okay, this is all about financing and helping you reach your goals and dreams. So why did I call this 900 years? I'm going to go right to the book. This is some amazing stuff straight from the book, okay? Now, Jim R. Rickers, you might have heard of him. He has some amazing books. He does have some amazing books. One of his books is The Road to Ruin. Another book is The New Case for Gold. So one of the things he talked about, he tells a story in one of his books, The Road to Ruin. And Robert Kiyosaki is talking about this because part of this book is fake teachers, fake assets, all right? Fake teachers, fake assets, fake money, right? So he's talking about this because Jim R. Rickers is a real teacher, okay? He's been connected to his industry for an extended period of time, right? So he tells a story in his book about meeting a beautiful woman that's part of Italian heritage, right? And he talks about their family wealth. Now listen to this, guys. Their family wealth was handed down for over 900 years. I'm going to pause right there for just a second. So Jim R. Rickers interacted with a wonderful lady from Italy that was part of a family, right? Their family wealth was handed down for over 900 years. That is amazing. So obviously, right? Wow, right, George? So obviously, the biggest question that I would ask, how do you pass on generational wealth for over 900 years? How do you do that? How do you guys think that family in Italy was able to pass down wealth for over 900 years? How do you think they did it? What do you guys think? Huh? Let me get some comments in here. How do you think an Italian family, or any family for that matter, can pass down generational wealth for over 900 years? So this is in this book, Fake. Because we've been told that certain things are assets. We've been told that certain things will help us retire. We've been told a lot of different things. So here's the question again. How does a wealthy family, how does a family help over 900 years of generational wealth? How do they pass that on? How is it done? So, when Jim R. Rickers asked the lady, this wonderful lady, about her wealth, that generational wealth that she inherited and her family has been maintaining for over 900 years, she said in her reply, "That's easy. We invest in things that last." So what were the things that lasted. So she goes on further and says real estate, gold, museum quality artwork. 3 simple things. 3 simple things was the key for them to pass on generational wealth for over 900 years. Now here's the thing. Karatbars International right now is helping people acquire physical gold, and we're actually getting paid to save one of the 3 things that she says that her family uses to create and keep generational wealth for over 900 years. That is just amazing. Amazing. That is just amazing. So we get paid to save a physical asset, an asset called gold. And we also, with Karatbars International, have gold-backed cryptocurrency. So the long-lasting things that she's talking about, you can jump into Karatbars International right now, get a free registration, automatically have a global international business at your fingertips with no overhead, no expenses. Everything is already set up for you. What's going on, Bill? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So, how does a family pass on generational wealth for over 900 years? This is a real person. Okay, this is a real person. Generational wealth was passed on in their family bloodline for over 900 years. She said, that's easy. We invest in things that last. And guys, I'm in the dark for a second. Unfortunately, in my neighborhood, there's just been some electrical problems in my whole neighborhood. So it's kind of interesting. The lights have just been going on and off in our whole neighborhood, the whole block. So we'll figure that out sooner or later, right? So, oh, wow. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and cut this stream short. Let's see. All right, so like I mentioned, she said 3 things. She said they only keep things that last. She said real estate, gold, museum quality artwork. Those are the 3 basic things that you can do to pass on generational wealth to your family for over 900 years. And what's beneficial with Karatbars International is that you could jump in, start acquiring physical gold, get paid to save, get paid to keep your money in physical gold, which is an asset that she used, part of the assets that she used to create wealth, generational wealth for her and her family. So she didn't mention cash, she didn't mention stocks, she didn't mention bonds, she didn't mention mutual funds or ETFs. The wealthy are not playing the same game that the middle class are playing. They're not playing the same game. They're not using those rules that other people are using. So guys, get back with whoever is sharing Karatbars International with you, because we're here to help you start that 900 plus year run on creating generational wealth for you and for your family and for your family's family. All right? So get back whoever's sharing Karatbars International with you. This is Daniel Higgins. I just wanted to share this amazing information with you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry that the lights are going in and out. I don't know what's going on in our neighborhood tonight, but had to share this great information with you. Please, please, please do yourself and your family a favor. Get this book, read it, and jump into Karatbars International, because you're going to read a lot of situations in this book. Karatbars International provides a solution. So this book, Fake, talks about fake assets, fake teachers, fake money. Karatbars International, we have a whole bunch of real money, real teachers, and real assets. Okay? One comment he made in this book, he said the smartest thing he's ever done was to look for real gold. One of the smartest things he's ever done is to look for physical gold. And when you understand why that was so important, ooh, your whole life is going to change. All right, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Enjoy your day, night, afternoon. Just depends on where you're at in the world while you watch this information. You guys have a great night. I'll talk to you and see you on the next live stream.